Hello everyone. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Please support this story by liking and sharing your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one, and your feedback means the world. Thank you. The rain fell in a gentle curtain that Tuesday evening, cloaking the house in a soft, melancholic haze. I was in the garage, finally tackling a shelf I'd neglected for weeks. The scent of sawdust mingled with the faint aroma of coffee drifting from the kitchen, a reminder of quieter, warmer moments we used to share. I'm 39, an engineer, steady, dependable, like clockwork. My wife, Claire, 36, is a realtor, charming, driven, always rushing from one showing to the next. 12 years of marriage should feel like a lifetime of love, but lately, it's as if we're living in separate homes, separate lives, barely touching as we pass. At 8:40 p.m., the sharp click of her heels echoed on the porch. The door opened and shut too quickly, as if hiding something. I wiped my hands and stepped into the hallway. Claire was hanging her coat, phone in hand, smiling at the screen like it held a secret meant only for her. "Long day?" I asked softly. She flinched, shoving the phone into her purse. "Oh, just clients. You know how it goes." I nodded, but a pang of unease hit me. A strange perfume clung to her, not hers, not mine. It didn't belong in our world. Over dinner, I tried to keep things light, like we used to. I was thinking we could head upstate this weekend. The cabin's still free. She didn't look up from her plate. "I've got showings. Maybe next month." That was the third time this year she'd said maybe. My heart ached, but I didn't push. Not yet. The silence between us grew heavier, filled with unspoken questions. I thought of the night we met, her laugh lighting up a crowded party, making the world brighter. Now that light was fading, and I didn't know how to bring it back. The questions gnawed at me. Why was she so distant? Why did her eyes avoid mine? I clung to hope, but doubt was creeping in, quiet and relentless. 2 evenings later, I was at the grocery store grabbing essentials. Bread, milk, vegetables, a routine errand. Passing the wine aisle, I froze. There was Claire, not with clients as she'd claimed, but with Daniel, my so-called friend. His hand brushed hers as they laughed over a bottle of Merlot, their ease cutting through me like a blade. They didn't see me. I stepped back, heart pounding, my grip tightening on the basket until my knuckles whitened. Part of me wanted to storm over, demand answers, let the hurt spill out. But I didn't. Not yet. I slipped away, a ghost in my own life. In the car, tears stung my eyes, but I held them back. Memories flooded in, road trips with Claire, nights by the fireplace when she'd whisper she loved me. Now, the sting of betrayal was raw, unbearable. Daniel, we'd shared beers, laughed over old stories. How could he? How could she? That night, I lay awake, staring at the ceiling, the weight of it all crushing me. The next day, I made a choice. I booked the cabin for myself. It was my way of finding clarity in the chaos. Early Saturday morning, while Claire slept, I packed quietly. She stirred, mumbled something, but didn't wake. I left a note on the counter, needed some air. "Don't wait up." Driving away, my heart was heavy, but I knew it was necessary. With each mile, the pain eased, giving way to questions. Had I been too predictable? Too consumed by work? Tears fell, but they felt like a release. The cabin was a sanctuary, surrounded by pines and silence. The rain tapped the roof like an old friend, grounding me. I could finally breathe. My phone buzzed relentlessly, messages from Claire. "Where are you? Why didn't you tell me? We need to talk." Each word cut, but I didn't respond. Not yet. I needed time to untangle my thoughts, to understand what I felt. Walks through the forest, the crisp air, it all helped. Sitting by the window, watching raindrops race down the glass, I thought of our best moments. Our wedding, Claire dancing in her white dress. Trips where we held hands, dreaming of forever. But those memories now carried a bitter edge. How had we drifted so far? By the fire that evening, I thought of the future. Without her, the idea was terrifying, yet liberating. I wasn't angry, just deeply sad for what we'd lost. She'd sought attention I hadn't given, lost in my own routine, while her world pulled her away. But betrayal? It tore at my soul. Dreams of our past haunted me that night, but by morning I felt stronger. I deserved more than lies. The drive home was heavy but necessary. The house was dark, save for the kitchen light. Claire sat at the table, arms crossed, eyes red from crying. Her pain tugged at me, but I held firm. This was the end of one chapter and the start of another. My heart ached, but I knew it was right. "You just left." Claire's voice trembled with hurt. I set my bag down, keeping my tone steady. "You just lied." Her eyes narrowed. "What's that supposed to mean?" I slid my phone across the table, showing the photo from the store. Her and Daniel, smiling like teenagers in love. The color drained from her face. She opened her mouth, but no words came. Leaning against the counter, I kept my voice even. "You wanted attention, Claire. You got it. Just not from me." She whispered, "It's not what it looks like." I shook my head. "Your things are in the guest room. Take them when you're ready. I'm done guessing what's true." Her eyes filled with tears, but I didn't wait for her response. I grabbed a drink from the fridge and stepped onto the porch. The rain had started again, soft against the roof, soothing in its rhythm. For the first time in months, I felt grounded. Clear. Not angry, not broken, just free. Memories of us lingered, warm but fading. The pain was still there, but it was quieter now. A single tear fell, but it was one of relief. Our story was over, but mine was just beginning. Thank you for listening to the end. If this story has touched you, please help me gain 1,000 followers by liking and sharing your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps me move forward. Let me know how you felt listening to this. Every comment means so much. Thank you.